sorry, Gus, but I'm busy tonight.
Well, how about tomorrow night?
Well, I'm afraid I'm busy tomorrow night, too.
Are you sure? As I would love to spend some of my money on you. Take you someplace real fancy.
Sounds real nice, but somehow I don't think that my boyfriend would approve.
Oh, heck, what he don't know won't hurt him. Besides, you deserve a night in the town after working all day in this diner.
Somehow I don't think that he would quite see it that way, you know.
Your boyfriend keep tabs on you every night.
Most every night.
That's too bad. Well, you tell Jeannie I'll keep in touch. That is if I don't decide to take a trip around the world first.
Gus.
Yeah?
I would like to see more of you.
Yeah? Well, I do think we could work that out.
Well, maybe if you tell me where you live, I could stop by there one night if I can get off.
Hey, I got a better idea. Why don't I come by for you after work?
I don't think I could do that. My boyfriend's expecting me to come home.
Like I said, too bad.
Well, I will be seeing you again, though, won't I?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you sure will.
He was here.
What?
Here.
Yeah, well, what happened?
Well, he asked me out.
You're kidding me.
No, but of course I didn't go. I just tried to use it to find out where he lives.
Did he tell you?
No, he wouldn't say.
Oh, man, I'm so glad. At least we know he's back in town.
I'm scared.
Well, now, don't be.
I can't help it. He gives me the creeps.
Look, I'll be in tomorrow, and I'll take care of it next time.
He killed his friend.
Butch?
Yeah, the guy that came with him to get that money, you know. He said that Butch was killed in a car wreck. But I think he planned the whole thing.
Elena, I'm coming over right away.
Oh, you can't do that. The doctor says you gotta stay in bed.
Well, I don't want to take any chances. First he tries to kill us. Now you tell me that he killed his friend?
Oh, I'm gonna be all right. Didn't recognize me.
Well, what happens if he comes back again?
I'll call you right away.
You promise?
I promise. Joe.
Yeah.
I want everything to work out all right.
Don't worry, you'll get your confession.
No, I mean for you, too.
Elena, be careful.
I will.
Joe, what are you doing?
What's it look like I'm doing? I'm trying to fix some food.
Well, Dr. McAllister told you that you have to stay in bed for at least a day. Now, come on.
Well, you say I also had to starve?
Well, I told you that I would fix you something to eat when I got home. I'll get you whatever you want.
Well, all we got's one can of chili. Until somebody goes to the grocery store, that's going to have to be it.
Well, I wanted to go shopping on the way home, but I didn't have the time.
What stops you?
Joe, I gotta go over to the coop and sing tonight. Otherwise, somebody's gonna get suspicious. Do you think Elena's gonna be sick again tonight?
I don't know. I called out there a couple times today. There wasn't any answer.
Well, I thought Elena lived on the ranch with you.
Well, she just moved back to her apartment at the Aquarius yesterday.
Maybe it's all that moving around that's making her sick.
You don't really believe Elena was sick, do you?
I think it's a little strange, don't you? Joe, I've been thinking.
Thinking what?
About that confession that you promised to write.
I'm going to write that confession just as soon as I get that money back from Gus.
And what happens if you don't get it back?
I got to get it back. It's the only way I'm going to get far enough out of the country.
You know, Dennis Carrington is going into prison tomorrow.
I know that.
For a crime that he didn't commit.
Elena, I'm moving on this just as fast as I can. How was I supposed to know that I was going to get sick?
Well, would it be so terrible if you wrote that confession before you got the money?
Yes, it would. Now, I've already told you. If the cops get that confession now, they'll know I'm still in Houston. I'm not gonna write any confession till I get the money in my hand and I get a plane ticket to South America.
So what happens if the police do find out that you're in Houston?
Are you crazy?
Well, the worst could happen is they find you and they arrest you.
Elena!
And then you could tell them it was an accident and you could...
Elena, you're making me mad!
Well, you gotta think of something besides yourself, Joe.
Why? It's obvious no one else around here is.
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
All you're concerned about is whether Dennis Carrington's gonna have to spend a few days in jail. Where are you going?
I'm going to the coop.
You coming back?
Hi, Joe.
How's the show?
Well, the audience seemed to like it all right.
I bet the audience loved you. Bet you're great.
How's your arm?
Well, the infection's gone. You said on the phone that you had a surprise for me.
Yeah. I worked out this arrangement so that I only have to go to the coop every other night. That means that people won't be so suspicious and, well, you and I could spend every other night together.
You know, when you left earlier, I wasn't sure whether you were ever coming back.
Joe, I told you I was sorry about that. Maybe I shouldn't have pushed you so hard about that confession.
No, Lana, you were right.
I think maybe we were just both being stubborn, that's all.
Well, Lana, I've been giving it some thought.
Joe, what do you think about my surprise?
It's great.
Is it?
Yeah. I like having you around.
Is that all?
What do you want me to say?
Joe, I want to stay here tonight.
Well, that's fine. I'll just sleep on the blanket.
No, I want you to stay right here. What's wrong?
Nothing.
I thought it would be what you would want. I like you, Joe.
I like you, too. A lot. It's just that I told you, you're different from the other women I've known.
Different how?
Sometimes I just don't feel good enough for you. Sometimes I just don't even feel like I should touch you.
Joe, I want you to. I want you to make love to me.